Plummy, and in this episode of Rate K, I'm gonna be reacting to the recent comeback of a newcomer group that is quickly climbing up my favorite girl groups, that being Purple Kiss, with the recent comeback, Zombie. And I know that I'm doing this and I'm skipping a lot of other releases that have happened recently, but I'm just really excited to check this one out because this comeback, the first comeback for this group, I mean, it's technically the third or maybe even fourth time I've reacted to music from them, but this is their first comeback, and this is around the time where whether I like a group or whether I'm gonna continue to pay attention to a group is decided, because the first comeback shows kind of what the identity of a group is, but the first music video shows what the identity of the group is, but the first comeback makes me solidifies my opinions of them, you know? So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna end up liking this, because so far I've liked most of the music that Purple Kiss has released. I really liked My Heart Skip a Beat. Can We Talk Again was a different kind of song, but I still enjoyed it. I just haven't really listened to it much after reacting to it. And their debut song, which I forgot the name for, but I do remember the phrase from it. Purple Kiss on Bloody Top. That is a really cool phrase. It's very memorable and I really like it. I did really like their debut song. I've listened to it a lot. But I need something that is a little bit more replayable, like My Heart Skip a Beat. So I'm hoping that's going to be something a lot more along those lines. But regardless, I'm just really excited to get into this. But before we do get into it, I just want to quickly remind you, if you want me to react to the rest of the songs from this release, because obviously it's not a single as far as I know, make sure to comment it down below so I know that there is a demand for a reaction to that, even though I already have a personal interest to react to the B-sides because I like this group and I think they're very talented. Anyway, enough with the unnecessary stuff that nobody cares about. Let's get into the reaction in 3, 2, 1. That's not the vibe I thought it was going to have. I mean, that's good because it kind of destroys my preconceived biases against the song. I gotta say, their aesthetic and visuals in this one seems to be very reminiscent of Momoland for some reason. They're just really giving me off some Momoland vibes. The music definitely doesn't sound anything like Momoland though. I don't like that girl's hair, man. The two different colors of hair. I love it. She's definitely my bias already, I can tell you that. I think you can already tell by my reaction, but I'm not really as into this as I was for their debut. But I still feel like it's because of the kind of whiplash that I'm getting from this song, because it's not at all anything that I thought it was going to be. And it is kind of mildly catchy, I gotta say. And that zombie baby part is already getting stuck in my head. Ooh, I love that they incorporated that. Okay, I think it's gonna be better on the second listen. Still not my favorite Purple Kiss song, but it's gonna be higher than what it was gonna be originally. Ooh, I like the dance moves. Also, am I the only one who gets some second-gen K-pop vibes from this? Kinda like it. That guy looked familiar. He's one of the members either of ONEUS or WANNABE, because he looks very familiar, but I don't know. I haven't really sat down to learn the members of those groups, because I mean, they're not my top favorite groups, but I do really like them. But yeah, okay, so this is not, again, not as good as I was hoping it was going to be, in the sense that I was hoping for something that was gonna get mind blown by, like My Heart Skip a Beat. That's kind of what I want from them personally. But this is not what it was. But that's fine, because even if it's not necessarily what I personally want to see from them, most of their music is actually surprisingly good. And the fact how good it is kind of manages to win me over in terms of actually liking the songs. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of similar to my experience with Astro, where their music is not necessarily my thing, or the thing that I like the most, because I don't really like, for the most part, cutesy boy group stuff. But how the quality of it just kind of wins me over. And it feels like it's the same with Purple Kiss a lot of the time as well. Especially because so far, out of the 4 songs that I can think of that I've reacted to from them, which is My Heart Skip a Beat, Can We Talk Again, their debut song, which I'm just forgetting for some reason, and this one, only one I can say I completely adore, 2 I can say I really like, and 1 I found good, despite the fact that it wasn't my thing, and I would listen to if I ever felt in the mood of listening to a ballad. But yeah, at first, again, I had a similar experience to what I had with 80s' track, which was the last thing I reacted to, in the sense that at first I wasn't kind of sold onto it. I was worried that I wasn't gonna like it, but after listening to it for a little bit, and after listening to the chorus, it kind of started to win me over, and the beat of the chorus started to get stuck in my head, and I started enjoying it. But the effect of it definitely didn't go as high as it did for 80s' song, because I'm still not in love with this song. I like it, it was catchy, but I don't necessarily think it's going to be a song that I'm going to be listening to much. Again, it's not bad, it's just not a personal favorite of mine, and I don't really have it doesn't really have the replayability factor to it either. But still, we're gonna give this song a second reaction, as we do with every single one song. So without further ado, let's get into Zombie in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, now that I know where the song is gonna go, it's definitely not as jarring when I'm listening to it. I really like whenever I can hear the sound that is reminiscent of Mamamoo, like you can in this part of the chorus of the song. Also, the choreo is really good. I don't know if I pointed that out, but I really like it. I think at some parts in the music video, it's even like sped up in a weird way to make it more creepy. I also really like their outfits. And that chorus is really growing on me, man. I think that might be one of the reasons why this song reminds me so much of the second generation. Because for me, for a lot of second gen songs, the best part of the song is the chorus and the verses are kind of garbage. That's not necessarily the case for this one, but I just don't really care for the verses. For me, just the best part of the song is the chorus. And it's much higher above the verses. Especially with that choreo, man. I really like their colorful tattoos on their faces. That looks really cool. And cute. Okay, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the members of either ONEUS or ONEUE. Because he looks very familiar, and I'm sure I've seen him before, but he might be from some other group. Because there are a couple of members of other groups, now that I think about it, that look very similar to this guy. But maybe he's neither. I don't know. But yeah, okay. The song is definitely growing on me. The chorus, I think, is honestly a fucking 10 out of 10. It's great. It's great. The second part of it, which is like the be part, is what I like more, because the other thing, I mean, I like the first half of the chorus as well, because it leans into some sounds reminiscent of Mamamoo, but I feel like the second half of the chorus feels like it has a little bit more of a distinct identity and a more iconic catchiness to it compared to the first half of it. But as a whole, the chorus for me is definitely the high point of the song. The verses, again, they're not bad, but they don't really do it for me. It's like, for me, the verses are kind of like a 6, 7-ish out of 10, while the chorus is like a 9 out of 10. But yeah, I don't want to say that this song is worse than their debut song, because I don't think that is the case necessarily. But I feel like, at least for their debut song, it was much easier to get into right off the bat, and I enjoyed it right off the bat. Well, for this one, I feel like it's gonna be more of a grower kind of song, because it wasn't until I got into the chorus during the first listen that I actually started enjoying it. And even after that, during the second reaction, it was still growing on me how much I liked the chorus, because during one part of the song, I think it was one of the last time we got the chorus, I was like, man, this chorus is actually really good. Maybe I'll put this song as one of the top songs of this year. And that is genuinely a possibility, because I'll still give this song a few more listens. But yeah, it's definitely growing on me a lot. That chorus is really, really pulling the rest of the song higher than it should be, if I gotta be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was just not necessarily for me kind of song, because I'm not the arbiter of quality in K-pop. I'm just a person with a phone and a YouTube channel who shares their opinion. So if you disagree with me and you think this song is amazing, that's completely fine. I think it's a good song as well. It's just that for me, I kind of crave perfection, for better or for worse. So yeah, in terms of a rating, I think I'm gonna give this one a solid 9.2 out of 10. Again, I think it's a good song, but I feel like it's not as perfect and as mind-blowing as it could be. I think it's on the right track, and in general, I like the vibe of it and the music video and everything. I liked what they were going for, but I feel like they could have done more to accomplish more, you know? Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's gonna be some really nice song in the B-sides, which, again, if you want me to check out sooner rather than later, comment it down below. And yeah, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to my one and only patron on Patreon, Omari Bridgman. If you want to join that person and support me on my channel, as I said, go down in the description below and click on my link to the link to my Patreon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!